Hey guys, Justin here with JHart Modelworks. Everybody is doing this 40 question challenge. Um, I've seen a lot of guys do it. I figured why not? I'll go ahead and do one too. So I got the questions here. First question is, do you like blue cheese? No, I do not like blue cheese. I like a lot of cheese. Blue cheese is not one of them.
Ew. Ew.
The second question, Coke or Pepsi? Um, Root beer. But um, since being diagnosed a couple of years ago as diabetic now, it's like a year or two ago, my doctor finally said, look, dude, you got to make some life changes. You're now officially diabetic. I've quit drinking regular sodas. When I do drink a soda, I drink Zevia soda, which is sweetened with stevia. Um, it's not bad. I like the grape. I like the cherry cola. I take the regular cola and I add in some orange essential oil and basically turn it into an orange soda. Um, they're pretty good. But between those two, when I did drink sodas, I would prefer Pepsi, um, especially for mixing with rum. Are you in a relationship? Yes. I've been married for 25 years to my lovely wife. Question 4, whiskey, tequila, or vodka? Single malt, scotch, neat. Preferably something like Oban 14, Macallan 18, although that's really expensive. I love Glenmorangine's port finish and their sherry finish. Um, yeah, single malt scotch, which is whiskey. Hot dog or cheeseburger? I'm gonna say cheeseburger because hot dogs are made of crap, but a good chili dog is awesome. But cheeseburger. I'm gonna go like a bacon cheeseburger. Oh, bacon cheeseburger with mushroom and Swiss. That's that's the shit. Favorite food? All of it. Uh, I'm gonna go because I really like Italian food, and I would usually say lasagna, but honestly, I'm gonna go with chicken cordon bleu, which is French, but that takes like an hour and a half for me to cook it right, and so I don't do it very often. What do you drink in the AM? Normally, I'm asleep in the AM, as I have been working overnights for years. But coffee, I do drink a cup of coffee usually when I get up. Can you do 100 push-ups? No, I am old and I am fat. Favorite season is winter. I love winter. Um, like 2005, we had a snowstorm down here in Texas. I was driving around in a Honda Accord with all four windows down and the sunroof open, flying through the well, I wasn't flying through the snow, but I was driving through the snow. I mean, just I love winter. I really do. We go back to I'm fat, and fat guys generate heat, so we don't get as cold as everyone else. Favorite hobby currently is model building, although I also keep fish, which you can kind of see back there. They're in sleep mode right now. Um, I have a couple of aquariums. I have a 60 and a 10, and my daughter keeps a 10 as well. I also used to make jewelry, which I've mentioned a few times as I've talking about using jewelry wire as some of my detailing materials. And I used to do 3D graphic design. Every so often, like every few years, I pick up a new hobby or I change hobbies or something. So I've been doing model cars for like 5 years now. It's kind of impressive. Tattoos. Yes. When I was 18, I thought I was in love. Turns out I was just stupid. But I got my heart broken by a chick who cheated on me. And I got a tattoo that was like a heart. It was like really cliche heart with like a sword through it, a little banner across it that said love. It was bad. Also, it was done like crap by a really questionable group, and it has, um, it's gone. The only thing that remained was the blue and the red. Yeah, I've thought about covering over it, and I just, there's not something really that I want to put over there, and it's down on my forearm, which isn't very professional. If I was going to do another tattoo, I'd probably do something up on this upper sleeve area. Do you wear glasses? I am blind without them. Like, literally, go to the doctor's office and they say, "Can you please read the largest letter?" And without my glasses, I simply say what letters. There's no chart. It's just a gray. Number 13, phobias. I am claustrophobic. Uh, when I was very young, we had very deep ditches. I lived out in the country, and I did get kind of stuck in a ditch culvert because I was trying to climb through it. I did get out, but that really created a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. And I didn't really think about the fact that I had claustrophobia. I never really, because as a little kid, I got into all kinds of weird crap. I would, 3 years old, climbing into the dryer. Um, but, you know, but I did have some issues, and I have a herniated disc in my neck, and I had to go in for a MRI. And they did put me into what's called an oversized MRI, which they said is bigger than the opens. They said the open MRIs are nice because you can see out the side, but they're still the small size. They're the same size as the regular MRIs, so you really feel trapped in there. They said that they felt that an open MRI would be better, or an oversized MRI would be better for me because it's a larger uh, tube. And they still had to pull me out about like halfway through and give me a breather because I was really starting to lose my calm badly. Nicknames. I do have a few nicknames. Um, the most notable one is Morty or Mordecai. I played a lot of D&D when I was younger, and I had a character that I played for years. With friends and and my wife and my mother-in-law even got into it for a while. um, and that character, like, for at one point in time, unless you worked with me or we were blood relatives, you called me Morty. It just was. My wife still calls me Morty to this day. They can still see you. You did show up on the corner there, kiddo.
Darn.
um Favorite candy is butter toffee, like Heath or like Heath or Score bars, that type of toffee. I make the stuff, only instead of using milk chocolate, I use dark chocolate, um, which I haven't done since being diagnosed as diabetic, and I miss this stuff. Number 16, do you believe in ghosts? Yes, I do. Number 17, biggest downfall. I'm going to say anxiety and depression, which I have fought with both off and on since I was a teenager. Um, I've been going through stuff lately with, being unemployed for 6 months. Um, Aside from that, I would say not going to college as a kid. I think if I had gone to college and gotten a degree, I would have much less trouble now with trying to find work. Rain or snow? Snow. Absolutely snow. Live in North Texas. We don't get snow very often. We used to get it like once or twice a year, every year. And like the last 3 or 4 years, we have not had snow at all. And I miss my snow. Piercings. At one point in time, my left ear had been pierced like 4 times. Those holes are mostly closed up. One of them is completely closed up. I haven't had an earring in my ear since the last 15 years or so. Good Lord. Age, I am 45. Number 21, French fries or onion rings?
Potato.
Onion rings. But, like the chili cheese dogs, get me with some chili cheese fries and that answer could really quickly change. But just straight French fries or straight onion rings, onion rings. Kids. Yes. I have two, a boy and a girl. Favorite color is black or red. I like both of them very much, which is odd as I have not built a black car yet. I'm kind of looking for the right kind of car. Maybe one day I'll do like a Camaro, like an old muscle car Camaro, and I might do like a black. But black cars are just, I don't know. I have no idea why I haven't done a black car yet. Can you sing? Yes, but you don't want to hear me sing. Trust me. But I can carry a tune. I was in the church choir when I was a kid. I was in band, so I understand music. I can carry a tune, but my voice is not a singing voice anymore. Can you whistle? Yes. Where were you born? Fort Worth, Texas. 27 siblings. Yes, I have one older sister. Can you cook? Yes, I can. In fact, I do most of the cooking in the house. I especially like to cook Italian and French and Tex-Mex. Can you swim? Yes, I can. Are you religious? Yes. Growing up, when Dad was still alive as a kid, we went to church every Sunday. I was very religious. Um, Later on, as a teenager, I stopped. At one point in time, I was not at all. I would tell you just flat out, I don't believe. But things have changed, and especially around the time of my first child, I really started believing that there was just no way that there wasn't something greater out there, something that blessed me with those kids. Now, that at that being the case, I still believe that the church has lost its way in some things, and so I'm not the person you'll see in church on Sunday, but I do absolutely believe that there is something else out there. Shower or bath? I prefer showers, although there are times when I will pour a bath and soak Epsom salts, especially sometimes my legs hurt. Um, if I've been standing a lot or working on my feet a lot, and then just an Epsom salt bath or an Epsom salt bath with some lavender, oh, I will be out like a light. But for the most part, I shower. Big city or out in nature? I grew up out in the country. Not really a big city person, like a New York City type, or even so much as a Dallas. But I'm very much a suburbs person. I need to be close. I need to be able to get to civilization fairly quickly. So I'm not the type of person who could live somewhere where I'm doing like a 2-hour trip to go to town for supplies. Are you a good friend? I try to be. Um, at the same time, I'll go for a long period of time and not talk to people. Um, or I'll just stop going out at all. And, where we may have visited with somebody like every week, suddenly we're not. Um, but I try. I try really hard. Broken bones. I have broken my tailbone 3 times. I have broken both of my big toes and one of my pinky toes, and that is it. How many TVs do you own? My wife owns one in the living room. I don't watch TV very often. Uh, if I do, it's mostly just because I'm hanging out with her, but she watches the TV. Worst pain ever: kidney stones. Anyone who has had a kidney stone will tell you kidney stones. I know women who have had kidney stones and a kid who will tell you they would rather have another kid. Um, and sadly, I've had 8 of them. Where are we at? Where are we at? That was number 36. Number 37, do you like to dance? Absolutely not. I am not good at dancing, and I do not like making a fool of myself. Which makes my wife sad, by the way. My wife would really like to dance. Do you like camping? I like the idea of camping. I watch YouTube channels for like Joe Robinette and Sean from My Self Reliance and The Outsider and TA Outdoors, where I go watch these guys go out. Sorry about that shaky cam there. I watch these guys go out and camp in the snow in a friggin' tent or build their own little wooden shelter, and it looks absolutely cool. But my wife is absolutely correct. I would die. Are you weird? Absolutely. I think we're all weird a little bit. And the final one is tag 6 friends. I'm not doing that. No one else is doing that. Mostly because we don't feel like, no one feels like trying to coerce other people into doing something. If you want to do it, you'll do it. If you don't, you don't. So I'm going to change question number 40 to: does pineapple belong on pizza? And the answer is absolutely not. So those are the 40 questions. So we can, now you know a little bit more about me. Thank you for watching. Keep modeling and have a great day.